Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix error code that is 0x87E00017. So if you are receiving this error code while installing any games or application on Xbox app or on Microsoft Store, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to log out and log in. So open Xbox app. On the top right here you can see a profile icon, click on it, then click on sign out and then again click on sign in. So click on the profile icon once again and then click on sign in. Select your account and then click on let's play. Do the same thing on Microsoft Store. Click on your profile icon, then click on sign out. Again click on sign in. Now select the right account over here. So make sure that you're logged in with same account on Microsoft Store and with the same account on Xbox app, and then try to install the game or application. So enter the PIN or password over here. Now once logged in, you can go ahead and try using Microsoft Store or Xbox app. Also make sure date, time zone and region is correct on your computer. So on the bottom right here you can see the date and time. So make a right click on date and time, then click on adjust date and time. Now over here make sure set time automatically is on. Also in Windows 10 you will find set time zone automatically. Make sure that is also on. In Windows 11 you can go ahead and select the right time zone from here and then go to time and language once again and then click on language and region and make sure the right country is selected over here. Now go back once you are sure that set time automatically and set time zone automatically is on and you select the right time zone over here. You can go ahead and click on sync now, and after the sync you can go ahead and try to use the application. The next step is to use library to install apps or games. So you can go to Microsoft Store and on the bottom left here you can see the library option. Click on it and then from library you can go ahead and select your application or games and then you can go ahead and install it from library. So sometimes installing the game or application from library fixes the problem. Now the next step is to turn off metered connection. For this, open Windows settings and then go to network and internet, then click on Wi-Fi. Now select your network name, click on your network name and then make sure metered connection is off. So if this is on, turn it off and then try to use Microsoft Store or Xbox app. Now the next step is to run this command. These commands are provided in the video description. So type in CMD in Windows search box, make a right click on command prompt tab, then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow. Now copy the first command, paste it over here, hit the enter key. So run all the commands one by one. Now run the last command. Now hit the enter key and it will prompt you to restart your computer. So after this, you go ahead and restart your computer and then try to use Xbox app or Microsoft Store. Now the next step is to get updates on Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store on your computer and again click on library icon on the bottom left over here. And then you will see the option which says get updates. So click on get updates and once all the updates are done, you can go ahead and open Xbox app or Microsoft Store and then try to install the game or application. Now the next step is to run Windows Store Troubleshooter. For this, go to the start menu, open settings. Now if you have Windows 10, click on Windows Update and then you will find you have to go ahead and click on update and security. So in Windows 10, you have to go ahead and click on update and security. Then you will see the troubleshoot option. In Windows 10, click on system. Then you will see the troubleshoot option. Click on troubleshoot, then other troubleshooter. Scroll down at the end here, you can see Windows Store apps. In Windows 10, click on it and then click on run the troubleshooter. In Windows 11, click on run. And then once the troubleshoot is complete, you can go ahead and open Microsoft Store or Xbox app. Now the next step is to run wsreset command. So go ahead and type in wsreset in Windows search box and then click on wsreset. Now this will open a black screen. Do not close this black screen. This black screen will go away and it will open Microsoft Store, and after that you can go ahead and use Store. Now over here you can see the black screen is gone and it's opening Microsoft Store. Now you can start using it. Now the next step is to reset Store app. For this, go to the start menu, then click on settings. So reset both Xbox app and Microsoft Store. So now click on apps. Now click on apps and features. In search box, you can go ahead and type in store over here. And in Windows 10, simply click on it. Then you will see the advanced option. In Windows 11, click on this three dot, then click on advanced options. Now scroll down. First of all, you can go ahead and try repair, and still you're facing the problem. In that case, you can go ahead and perform reset. So you can go ahead and click on reset, and once the reset is done, you can go ahead and open Microsoft Store and then use it. Now do the same thing with Xbox apps. So go to apps and features once again, and in the search box over here, you can go ahead and type in Xbox app, and then go to advanced option once again. So go ahead and perform the repair first. If that does not help, you can go ahead and perform reset, and after the reset, you can go ahead and try to use the application. Now the next step is to reset Windows update components. So for this, go ahead and copy all these commands. These commands are provided in the video description, so copy till here, and then type in PowerShell. In open Notepad first, I'm sorry. So open Notepad, and in Notepad, you can go ahead and paste all the command. Now go to File, then click on Save As, and you can name this file as wufix.bat, and then for save as type, select all files, and you can save it to desktop. And once done, close this. Now go to desktop, make a right click on wufix, and then click on run as administrator. Click on yes to allow, and let the process complete. First of all, it will go ahead and stop all the Windows Update services. Then it will go ahead and restart all the Windows Update services. So here you can see it's restarting all the services now. Once done, it will go ahead and close itself. Now you can go ahead and try to open Microsoft Store or Xbox app and then use it. Now the next step is to, now after you run the file as an administrator, you have to go ahead and restart your computer first. So make sure that you restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can use Store or Xbox app. Now the next step is to restart Microsoft Store install services. For this, go ahead and type in services in Windows search box, click on services. Now find Microsoft Store install service. Here it is. Make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK, and now you can go ahead and try to use Store. Now the next step is to run PowerShell command. So go ahead and copy this command. This command is provided in the video description. Type in PowerShell in Windows search box, then make a right click on Windows PowerShell, then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, paste the command over here, hit the enter key, and this process will take some time. Let the process complete, and now during the process, you will receive some errors in red color. Just ignore it and let the process complete. Now once done, you can go ahead and close this window and then use Store. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall Xbox app and Microsoft Store. So again, open settings. Now go to apps and then click on apps and features. Now in the search box, again go ahead and type in Xbox over here, and then go to advanced option, or you can go ahead and simply click on this three dots over here. In Windows 10, simply click on it and you will see the uninstall option. Click on uninstall, and after uninstall, you go ahead and uninstall Microsoft Store. So copy this command. Now type in PowerShell in Windows search box, make a right click on Windows PowerShell, run as administrator, click on yes to allow, paste the command. This will go ahead and uninstall Microsoft Store from your computer. And once done, you go ahead and restart your computer. And after the system restart, copy this command. Now type in PowerShell once again, make a right click on Windows PowerShell, and then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, paste the command over here, hit the enter key. This will go ahead and reinstall Microsoft Store on your computer. Now you can go ahead and open Store, and then you can go ahead and search for Xbox app. On the top here, you can go ahead and type in Xbox and then click on Xbox app. Now install Xbox app, so click on get or install and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, you can go ahead and open Xbox app or Microsoft Store and then try to install the game or application. Now the next step is to run inetcpl.cpl command. So for this, go ahead and type in inetcpl.cpl in Windows search box, then click on inetcpl.cpl, and then go to the advanced tab. Scroll down. Over here you can see use TLS 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Make sure all four are checked, then click on apply, click on OK, and then try to use the application. Now the next step is to make sure gaming services and Xbox identity provider is installed. So go ahead and copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see Xbox identity provider. Click on get, click on open Microsoft Store. It will prompt you to open Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store, and then if you see the get option or install option, install Xbox identity provider. In my case, it's already installed. Now also make sure gaming services is running and install. First of all, we will go ahead and uninstall the gaming services. So go ahead and type in PowerShell in Windows search box, and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell, run as administrator, click on yes to allow, paste the command over here, hit the enter key. Once done, install the gaming services once again, copy this command, paste it over here, hit the enter key. It will open Microsoft Store, and here you will see the install option. Click on install, click on yes to allow, and let the download complete. After the installation, you can go ahead and open Xbox app or Microsoft Store. Now the next step is to install Spybot anti-beacon. Now this has worked for many users, so it might work for you. So install this Spybot application and then use all the default settings. So I don't know why this has worked, but this has worked for many users, so it might work for you. You can give it a try. So you can go ahead and search for Spybot anti-beacon over here. Go to this website, and you can go ahead and install this software and use the default settings. And you can go ahead and install the free version. So on this website, you can go ahead and find the free trial. You will find somewhere. So you can go to products and try to find the free software. Scroll down. You can go ahead and click on download, and this will download the Spybot. After this, you can go ahead and try to use the Microsoft Store or Xbox app. Now the next step is to update Windows 10 using media creation tool. So you can go ahead and copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. So open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Here you can see media creation tool, and click on download tool now. And once the download is complete, run this exe file. You will see the screen. Click on accept, and by default upgrade this PC now would be selected. So click on next, and then it will start downloading Windows 10 along with the latest update. Now before the installation, you will see the screen which says ready to install, and by default the option to keep personal files and app would be checked. Now when this is checked, you will not lose any data on the computer. You can go ahead and click on install, and after the installation you can log into your computer and then use the application. Now in case if you have Windows 11, copy this link, and then here you can see media creation tool. Click on download now, and once the download is complete, run this exe file. Now click on accept, and then by default Windows 11 would be selected. Click on next, and then select the ISO file this time, then click on next, and then save it to desktop. Click on save over here. Now once the download is complete, you can go ahead and click on finish, then go to desktop, open this Windows ISO file, make a double click, and then open this setup folder, make a double click, click on yes to allow. This will load Windows 11 now. And then here you can see install Windows 11. Click on next. It will go ahead and check for update, and this process will take some time. Now again, before the installation, you will see this screen which says ready to install, and by default the option to keep personal files and app would be checked. Now when this is checked, you will not lose any data on the computer. Click on install. After the installation, log into your computer and then use Xbox app or Microsoft Store. You should not receive this error message anymore. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.